Can't Buy Me Love. Hi, I'm Seth. Welcome to another video picks. Today I'm reviewing The Mule. The Mule stars Clint Eastwood as Earl Stone, Bradley Cooper as Agent Colin Bates, Alison Eastwood as Earl's daughter, Iris Tassia as Earl's granddaughter Jenny, Michael Pena as a DEA agent, Andy Garcia as a Mexican cartel leader, and Diane West as Earl's ex-wife Mary. Earl Stone is a champion gardener and a World War II vet, a Kansas horticulturalist. There you go. He was doing okay until the internet made it possible to buy flowers online. Now his house is in foreclosure. One day, he gets an offer he can't refuse. All he has to do is drive. No questions asked. When he doesn't know what hurt him, though, he signed up as a drug mule for a Mexican cartel. Now Earl must buy back the love of a family that he never had time for, all the while keeping up with the tightening delivery schedule and evading the cops. This movie is based on a true story about the oldest drug mule. It was in the New York Times. It's an enjoyable film with that Eastwood pace, where he takes his time getting into the subject, and then you don't actually feel him directing because he's a master of his craft. The press seem to think that this one is his magnum opus, as if he's about to retire, like this is his last run into the sunset. I guess I've gotten used to this. In August, Robert Redford made what could be his last film, and The Old Man and the Gun. It was on the same subject, a criminal who was taking one last lap before having to face the hard reality of his lifestyle. He just wanted one more day in the sun. Both of them evaded the cops by helping strangers stranded on the roadside. Both of them were real people of a bygone era struggling to make their way in modern society. Both were outlaws with morals. They didn't want to hurt people. They just wanted to see the job through. Both films were made at a slower pace like they used to make movies in the 70s. The Old Man and the Gun actually shot in Super 16, which is an old film stock used on films from 1968, for example. I really hope this isn't Eastwood's last film. In the future, people are going to study him like people study Hitchcock today. Not all of his films were Oscar-worthy like this one is. Play Misty for me was good but kind of uneven. It was a suspense horror film, kind of a B film in my opinion, but I like Fatal Attraction better. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil was interesting, but it wasn't as gripping as his other works like Unforgiven. Instead, I'd rather watch Absolute Power. It's a story of a thief who's burglarizing the president's house and witnesses a murder. Yes, Eastwood directed, produced, and starred in this film. If I were making a choice between The Old Man and the Gun and The Mule would be my pick. The Old Man and the Gun was like this thing, and it was too cheerful and slower paced to be a crime movie that I would be interested in. In the meal, you see Errol Stone really starting to change his ways. He weighs the consequences of his life, and he realizes that money can buy anything but time. I hope this isn't Eastwood's last film. I hope this isn't Robert Redford's either. It seems that we have more to learn from them. If you like this video, click like, subscribe, visit my comments box below. I really enjoy making these videos for you. I'm really happy to have you watch them. And have a good weekend.